handsome, aren't you? She has big, blue, beautiful eyes.
When I first met her, she was struggling. We know from understanding trauma that transition is a trigger, and there's no bigger transition than from childhood to adulthood.
I struggle with a lot of trauma and anger issues. I got stuck in the system. I just kept falling through holes, basically.
Kids that have a lot of struggles and trauma in their life, it's really hard to connect. We just kind of claimed each other as family.
At that time in my life, I just thought I was a monster. She showed me that I wasn't, that there were things about me that she loved and things about me that I could love.
We all have our dreams. When you have been fighting your whole life just to have the basic needs met, it's really hard to realize those dreams and be able to think that there's a step past that.
I was starting to age out of foster care. My resources for help were running really low. So we found Promise Grant, and Promise Grant was like, we can help you. That's one of the reasons why I think Promise will help me, because when I was in foster care and everything, I moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really get stability or any of that, or get a chance to figure out what I wanted to do.
If you need us to help get your foot in the door with an employer, that's what Promise is here to help you with. Reyna was one of our first enrollments, so she's been in the program now a couple of years. I didn't tell Reyna, this is what you need to do. Here's how you're gonna do it. Let's come up alongside of somebody. Let's meet you where you're at and help you to gain that internal sense of self, confidence, and willingness to make those next steps towards your goal. Helps the youth feel like, I can do this, and I'm ready to do this.
At that time, I had my counselor on speed dial, Tanya.
How do you save up in life? What are your long-term goals, and how do you make that happen financially? Basic skills that we can learn through Skills to Pay the Bills program.
I think people know what they would like or what they want, but you don't maybe not know how to get it or the obstacles in the way, and Promise Grant definitely helps you get through them.
She spent 3 months saving up $1,000, got matched that by $1,000, and then had $2,000 to spend on her first vehicle, which is a huge step of independence for any youth transitioning into the world.
I got a red blazer. I like to stand out a lot. Promise Grant has helped decipher what I want out of life and the steps to get there.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Reyna, I know that you spent a lot of time in foster homes and residential treatment centers. How did trauma-informed care help you personally and now professionally?
Now knowing my needs, the steps I can take to help myself, I need to be able to pull myself aside and collect myself.
What I do at Fostering Futures, that's exactly what we think trauma-informed care is. Saying, wait, stop, I need a moment. I'm not gonna react to this because I know I've just been triggered by something. So that's amazing.
Trauma-informed care is something that I feel like we're all learning about, everyone, every day. I think Promise has definitely taken a good step and role in helping me. I definitely plan on bringing all my knowledge of trauma-informed care into the future.
Go out there and teach other people about trauma-informed care.
She's not a kid that will back away from a challenge because she's been through everything.
She's resilient, she's strong, she knows how to advocate for herself. She has all the pieces she needs to make those steps, and I can't wait to see her succeed in them.
She's giving you some sass.
Thank you, Promise. Thank you very much for giving me these opportunities. I'm gonna go and save the world. I just feel more like I can be myself.
You are a natural born leader, so you're welcome.